Did you hear the one about the chemist who was reading a book about helium?
Well, no, I haven't.
He just couldn't put it down.
Well, that's funny. Let's talk about the future. What is going to happen for the rest of 2012?
First of all, you have to realize that all the talk about 2012 is not just about a single date in time. The ancient Mayan people were not just pointing to a date, but to consciousness evolving to its completion by the end of the final cycle, which ends on December the 21st, 2012.
Wait a minute here. You said we are not waiting for a date in time and then you give me a date? I'm confused.
My friend, you have to realize that what the Mayan people were measuring in their calendar was not linear time, but the actual evolution of human consciousness.
A calendar that doesn't measure time? Well, that defeats the purpose of a calendar now, doesn't it?
Try to realize that we are on a schedule. A consciousness schedule. If you think about it, bro.
Excuse me? Don't you bro me. You don't even know me.
My bad. Sorry. Think about it though. We have invented just about everything in the last 150 years, which is a very small fraction of time relative to human history. Everything is happening faster. Just in the past 5 years we have put the computer on the phone. We are more conscious of the world around us and we have instant access to information on just about any topic you want to discuss.
What does this have to do with 2012? I think I'm confused again. All this talk about the end of the world, solar flares, hurricanes, tornadoes, dust storms, tidal waves, earthquakes, war, pestilence. Family have heard enough of that bullshit. I invited you here to give us some insight. So help me make some sense out of this.
Okay, understand that human consciousness has been evolving for a very long time, which means our understanding of the world around us is increasing. And we see this every day in our lives. Everything you just mentioned, earthquakes, war, etc., is right there, in our faces every day. Our knowing these things is our conscious awareness.
Oh, that is simple enough. A little heady, but I think I got it. We are following a timeline that was given by the Mayan peoples and other ancient cultures that date back thousands of years ago. This timeline isn't just measuring time, as in time and space, but also factoring in the element of humanity and our effects on the planet as we evolve our capabilities to assimilate and digest all this information coming at us so quickly, and we have to process all this in our brains and
so on and so on.
Did you hear that?
Excuse me. I heard a couple of things. But I suppose you are not referring to my bean burrito breakfast.
No. I meant that cosmic sound. Where did that come from? I heard it. Just as I was speaking about the...
Yes. Your brain processing all this information. That's a very important topic to discuss. Because, ladies and gentlemen, we are living life consciously. And we are on a divine schedule.
A divine schedule? Really? Go on.
I assure you this is no laughing matter. You see, it's kind of like a football game. There's a predetermined amount of time that you are allowed to play the game, officially speaking. You have so many minutes in each quarter, 4 quarters make up the entire game. But the beauty is this. We get to do as much super, fantastic stuff as we would like to do, but there is an end to the game. You see, the Mayan calendar simply shows us that we are in the last cycle of conscious evolution. The last of our learning is taking place now. We are not waiting for December the 21st, 2012. No, sir. By the time we hit update on the Gregorian calendar, we will have experienced an acceleration in consciousness that has never been witnessed before on the planet. I say that we will have because we are experiencing it right now. It's happening as we speak. 2012 is now. What is coming to humanity is understanding. It's wisdom. It's an awakening.
Oh my, look at the time. We have used up all the time we have today and we don't have any more time to waste because, well, time is fleeting and, like you said, we are on a schedule.
Right. But there's nothing to be afraid of. It's just the way it is. It's nature doing her thing. Remember that you are a part of nature. Do like that Jesus said and take no thought. Just be peaceful about it. Because if you try too hard to think about it, it will make you absolutely crazy.
Yeah. Well, we will have to cover more of that on our next show.